Hey everybody, Lynn B, another session of OWA Live. Today I want to talk about lazy money. Some of you have some lazy money that's just sitting there earning 0 point nothing, predominantly in a bank or whatever position. And it's unfortunate with the Fed having raised rates as much as they have recently that the banks are not really following suit with any kind of increased growth on that lazy money. So let's talk about some alternatives to that. And I've got three that I want to share with you here in our short segment of OWA Live. Number one, and this is number one, number one. And you need to tell your family, your friends, everybody you know about this. I bonds. Inflation savings bonds. I bonds. Google it. I bonds. All kinds of information. Okay? What's the big deal about I bonds? Well, right now they're currently paying a 9.62% interest rate. That rate is good for 6 months. That rate is declared every 6 months, May and November. So right now you're at a 9.62. If you lock that in before they declare the new rate in November, you are locked in at the 9.62 annual rate for 6 months. All right, and then it will renew to whatever the rate is in November. 1 year, when you put that money to work in this government savings bond account, for that first year, it's no touch. Okay, no touch. It's all electronic. You set it up online, treasurydirect.gov, and they grab the money from your bank account. You give them your bank routing and account number. They just bring the money up and say, congratulations, here's your account number, you're funded, and you can electronically access your account at any time. So that's kind of the mechanics of it, treasurydirect.gov. 1 year, no touch. 2 through 5th year, if you take it, you have to give back your last 3 months of interest. That's the penalty, if you want to call it that. Let's do some math. If I'm getting 9.62 and I take it out at the beginning of the second year, I have to give back 3 months of interest, which means I give back about 2.2% interest, which means I still earned 7.2%. Is that a problem? No, so don't worry about that. After the 6th plus year, that account's 100% liquid. Again, they declare the rate every 6 months. You get in now, there's the rate, and then it will just continue to renew based on inflation. This is an inflation bond. Where do you think inflation's going for the next 2, 3, 4 years? Great idea. Now, here's the challenge. You can only put $10,000 in there per person per calendar year. That's the max. Do it now, and then do it again January of next year. Beyond that, we'll see what goes on. Up to 10 per person per year. You, your spouse, your grandkids. All right. No fees, no market risk, and you've got all of this opportunity. Do it now. I bonds. Okay. Number 2, high yield savings. If you haven't heard us talk about this before, bankrate.com. You can link a high yield savings account with no fees, FDIC insured, 100% liquid at all times, to your local bank. This stuff you do on your own, and you move money back and forth between your local bank, credit union, and the high yield. Why would you do that? What's your local bank paying on your lazy money? Nothing. What are these guys paying? Upwards of 2% per year. And as the Fed raises rates, guess what? Those rates go up as well. All right? Number 3, MYGAs. MYGA, multi-year guaranteed account. Multi-year guaranteed annuity account. Well, what's the big thing about annuities? Well, they grow tax deferred, they're very safe, and just like everything else I've talked about, no fees, no risk. Annuities are not 100% liquid, are they? There's limited liquidity. They're always liquid at death or RMDs, things of that nature. But take advantage of these very nice rates on guaranteed accounts. You're limited here. This has to be regular money, no IRA money, $10,000 a piece. There's no limit here. You can do regular money, IRA money, and look at these rates, 3.5% per year on a 2-year account. 4.1% per year, guaranteed on a 3-year, and the 5 years are up around a 4.6% guaranteed rate per year. So there you go. There's some ideas. These rates change as the Fed raises rates. These are going to come up a bit as well, but these are kind of locked in and guaranteed. So use them as a longer term tool. Here are your immediate liquidity tools or 1-year liquidity. Put your money to work. Don't be lazy. That's it for now. Take care. Until the next session of OWA Live, stay well.